tape, Vince Anderson is 1 year his elder. Mitchell Gilmore will be 4 inches taller.
Cannabis industry through health, business, sports, and entertainment. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Vince Anderson. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mitchell Gilmore. Oh baby, let's go.
Vince Anderson coming out with the high guard, expecting those hands to fly early.
No need to touch gloves for either of these gentlemen. And Gilmore immediately going to the kicks. There is some hesitancy by Vince, and you see it here as he shoots in for a takedown. No strikes being thrown. Big up kick lands and is able to create space using that up kick. Big right hand lands by Vince Anderson.
Up kicks again, both gentlemen battling back with monstrous blows.
The first strike Vince Anderson throws lands like a bomb on the chin of Gilmore, knocks him down temporarily, but now we see Gilmore here on a shot.
Big up kicks there from Gilmore. Able to save his chin just for a little bit longer there, but now we see him getting deeper into this position down here, bottom side control.
Great job of Vince to use that cradle to secure the takedown. Now end up here in mount with an arm trap.
Yeah, all kinds of possibilities here once you get that arm trapped, you know. But peeking out the back door here, triangle entry here. He's got a reverse locked up right now. Not impossible to finish this here, but it's going to be a lot harder if he doesn't switch his feet. Control the posture all the way through here will be the real key to finishing this. He's still got a little backwards. Like I said, not improbable or impossible to finish.
Switches to an omoplata here. Good on Gilmore to force the omoplata switch. Vince's going to try to hold his hip here to crush him down. There's no really. Oh, okay. Now we see Vince cranking more on that shoulder. He needs control of that hip, so Gilmore cannot roll.
Yeah, he's flattened him out here. Once he breaks him down to that inside hip, that's when we can really start to see the pressure here.
Oh man,
this arm is in a bad spot right now. Oh, you can hear everyone in the arena holding their breath right now.
Damn it, look at his shoulder.
Wow, pinned all the way beneath him. He's in a safer position than he was before, fortunately, but this is still not very good.
Man, there's no camera on us, and thank God there's not, because I just cringed really hard for a good 10 seconds. Just kidding, there is a camera on us. That's good to know. I couldn't even talk there, guys.
I think both of us just looked away. Full mount here for Vince Anderson, but man, Michael Gilmore staying resilient, keeping his arm intact.
Showing that toughness and grit we talked about. I described him as game, and if that didn't show it, then I don't know what will. His shoulder was on the opposite side of where it should be. And now flips the position from mount. And not using the best technique to do so, but that just shows the size advantage he has as he lands a nasty TKO.
Oh, wow. What a chain of events as we close out the round. 20 seconds left. Mitchell Gilmore switches position and closes the show on Vince Anderson.
Wow. What an impressive performance by Gilmore. He is the bigger fighter in there. I'm not sure if Vince Anderson cut any weight, and that's not trying to discredit Gilmore's win here. I know Gilmore for a fact did cut weight, but the posture he had when landing that ground and pound is what got him that finish, and that's how he was able to hurt him.
I mean, 2 left hands was all it took, and we just saw Vince Anderson here on the replay. Asking where he is at right now.
Here in the replay, we see the start of the fight where Gilmore's able to land a bunch of kicks. He throws a head kick that lands. Vince is able to use that for a takedown. Here later in the fight, we see that nasty omoplata. We see Gilmore grimacing. That shoulder looked like it was going to pop out at any second. Here from mount, we see double unders. He forces Vince to get off balance and then just kind of muscles his way on top. And
just pure athleticism.
And here in this ground and pound, we see the posture. This is the key here, guys. This is what forces the damage. It's hard to land big ground and pound shots, hurting ground and pound shots when you don't have the posture. We've heard Conor McGregor talk about how important it is to have posture when landing ground and pound. That's what Mitchell Gilmore did and got the TKO finished over a tough Vince Anderson. Someone get that boy some ice for that shoulder.
Waiting the official decision here. You're seeing that a lot more and more in the sense of people kind of calling their own walk-offs. You know, that's Mitchell Anderson hit him with those last 2 shots and pointed and just walked away and said, "Hey ref, come do your job."
Yeah, Gilmore.
Seconds to the very first round. Your winner by TKO due to strikes out of the red corner, Mitchell Gilmore.
Great win by Mitchell Gilmore, but like you were saying, I believe Gilmore as the fighter recognized the rolling back of the eyes, the not defending himself, and stopped the fight on behalf of Mike England. Like, hey, I think this guy's done. And England agreed and stepped in and stopped the fight. Man, I would love to see Vince Anderson find a gym. I can tell he's passionate about the sport. I can tell he has trained at gyms in the past. This guy's tough and he's game, and I'm not sure 45 is the right weight class for him, but I would love to see him become part of a team, an MMA gym, and really, if this is something he likes doing and wants to pursue, I feel like he can be very successful at it. Just training is so important. You can't just come in here and just go off sheer toughness.
Absolutely, you know, and like you said, tough as they come. Fought Alejandro Gomez, Cameron Cash, Sam Coronado, Cesar Morales, and now Mitchell Gilmore. You know, like he's not afraid to test himself, but you know, like you said, we need to see him with some real structured training behind him if we want to see any real success going forward.